Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn Standard 8 History. We will begin learning with a new chapter. Chapter number 10, Armed Revolutionary Movement. Students, in this chapter we are going to study about all the movements or the uprisings that had occurred for granting India's independence. The angry agitators or the common people of India carried out armed revolutionary movements in various places in India. In this chapter, we shall study in detail about these movements. The first armed movement was led by Vasudev Balwant Phadke. This movement or the struggle began in the state of Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, Vasudev Balwant Phadke gave an armed struggle against the British government and the British rulers. Vasudev believed and assumed that there must be a strong armed struggle to fight against the British. In order to begin a fight using the arms and the weapons against the British, he took the training of using those arms from Vatsad Lahuji Salve. Later on, he himself organized the Ramoshis and revolted against the British. But this rebellion became unsuccessful because there was no proper planning and organizing done before the beginning of this revolt. The British government caught hold of Vasudev Balwant Phadke and he was sent to the Eden jail. When he was in jail, he died there itself in the year 1883. But he led up the beginning of the armed struggle for India's independence. Later on, many other people took inspiration from this movement of his and formed their groups or organizations to fight against the British using arms and weapons. The Chafekar brothers. The next armed revolutionary movement was held in the city of Pune in Maharashtra by the Chafekar brothers. In the year 1897, the Plague Commissioner Rand was resorted or was appointed to control and to tyrannize the spreading of the epidemic of plague in the city of Pune. Students, plague is a contagious disease which is spread by rat. In the city of Pune in 1897, there was a huge pandemic of plague. Majority of the people were suffering due to plague and as a result to help the people, the British government appointed Commissioner Rand to overcome this epidemic and help the people. But the Plague Commissioner Rand did not do anything towards helping the people or did not take any measures for reducing the spread of this disease. Students, let us try to understand this situation with the help of an example. You all know that today an epidemic of coronavirus is being spread everywhere. The government is taking all the possible measures to save ourselves or the people's life from corona. The situation of coronavirus today was the same as the situation of plague in Pune in 1897. To save us today, the government had declared lockdown, gave us the safety measures to use masks, sanitize our hands, etc. But At that time, in the year 1897, the Plague Commissioner was having the responsibility of controlling this disease and of creating awareness among the people and providing medicines to them. But the Plague Commissioner Rand did not help the people in any way, and all the common people, those who were suffering from the diseases, and other people as well, were left away to suffer on their own. Due to this behavior of the Plague Commissioner, the people became very angry. They wanted the Commissioner Rand to help them in overcoming this situation. But when there was no help offered by the Plague Commissioner Rand, the people decided to take some action against it. Then, as a revenge, the Chafeka brothers named Damodar and Balkrishna shot him dead on 22nd June 1897. It means the Chafeka brothers Damodar and Balkrishna killed the Plague Commissioner Rand as an revenge because he did not help the common people who were suffering from the epidemic of plague. When the British government came to know about their Plague Commissioner Rand being killed, they decided to take some legal action against the killers. As a result, Damodar, Balkrishna, and Vasudev, these three Chafeka brothers and their associate or their friend named Mahadev Ranade were being caught, and as a punishment, they were being hanged to death. From the same house of the Chafekars, three brothers had accepted martyrdom for the service of the country. This was the greatness or the love for our motherland that these Chafeka brothers gained martyrdom while serving their country. During this same period, the Munda tribe in Bihar also made a great revolt against the British government. The Munda tribe began their revolt under the leadership of their leader named Birsa Munda. This revolt was also a great revolt against the British government. Students, the next armed revolutionary movement was of Abhinav Bharat. In the year of 1900, Swatantravir Vinayak Damodar Savarkar founded a secret organization in Nashik. This organization was a group of all the revolutionaries who wanted to make India independent and to fight against the British rulers. This secret organization, founded by Swatantravir Savarkar, was named as Mitra Mela, and it was founded in the city of Nashik in Maharashtra. 4 years later, this same organization, Mitra Mela, was renamed as Abhinav Bharat in the year 1904. Later on, Swatantravir Savarkar went to England for his higher education. While living there in England, he began to provide help to the revolutionaries of Abhinav Bharat. He began to send revolutionary literature, guns, etc. to all the members of Abhinav Bharat in India. Swatantravir Savarkar also wrote an inspiring biography of Joseph Mazzini, who was the famous Italian revolutionary. The Great Rebellion, that is the First War of Independence, in the year 1857 is also stated in detail in the book written by Swatantravir Savarkar. The book is titled as The Indian War of Independence 1857. Through all these writings, Swatantravir Savarkar began to inspire many people to join the Abhinav Bharat or to join the other organizations of India which are working towards granting India its independence. Slowly, the British government came to know about the activities of this organization of Abhinav Bharat. Therefore, the British government arrested Babarao Savarkar. Babarao Savarkar was the brother of Swatantravir Savarkar. Babarao Savarkar organized all the activities of the Abhinav Bharat from India. He was sentenced to life imprisonment as his punishment. Students, life imprisonment means throughout his life he has to live in prison or jail. As a revenge of the punishment given to Babarao Savarkar, a youth or a young revolutionary named as Ananta Lakshman Kanhere killed the collector of Nashik named Jackson. Students, the killing of Jackson, who was the collector of Nashik, was a big blow for the British government. Thus, the British government started arresting all those peoples who were directly or indirectly connected with the Abhinav Bharat organization. Also, the murder of Jackson was somehow linked with Swatantravir Savarkar, and the British government then arrested Swatantravir Savarkar and put him under trial. During the trial, the court ordered him rigorous punishment for 50 years. Students, rigorous punishment means very severe or harsh punishment, and Swatantravir Savarkar had to bear this severe punishment for around 50 years. So students, these were some of the armed movements by individuals and also by organizations for granting India's freedom. In the next class, we will study about the further revolutionary movements in Bengal and other states as well. Thank you.